What do you guys think? Some scavenge? Yeah, let's do some scavenging. And we got Fortune Favor Us. You find an unclaimed wreck and quickly move in to salvage what remains. Roll 1 die for salvage. As you sail away with your bounty, you notice a pulse coming from your newly acquired salvage. A distress beacon. You hope it doesn't call the wrong sort of attention. Draw 1 skirmish card. Yeah, we're gonna fight anyways, but we do get to roll for scrap at least. I should have known that Imperial Scimitar wouldn't want to go without a fight. Let's see. Ooh, 3 scrap. That puts us at 11. Woohoo! I mean, you know, it slowly adds up. It does help. And now for our skirmish card. We've got ourselves some greedy looters. A fast-moving vessel is making a direct intercept course with your ship. Battered and bullet-riddled, they appear to have seen better days. You notice their deck is absolutely full of parts and scrap. Apparently insatiable, they demand your surrender. Draw 1 enemy ship. Really, they would demand from an Imperial Scimitar? Huh. Upon victory, instead of a normal scrap roll, take 1 reward roll. Ooh. Just so you guys see, this is our reward roll. A 1 or 2, we get a 1 random silver. A 5, a 1 random gold. 3, 4, 20 scrap. Or 6, 30 scrap. So this could be really nice. Can you tell you guys I've been getting really excited? Let us move here. We should have done that first before drawing our scavenge card. But we're good. We're okay. Let's grab our 1 measly ship. And this ship's still going to be at tier 1. So this should be a quick fight. It's just like me to speak too soon. We have the Iron Lizzie. Well, this Iron Lizzie does have crew members. So that means that we're going to be rolling 2 dice for this greaser. And this greaser could potentially restore armor. Now, I would say that when you're playing at the tier 1, there's no armor, so it can't restore any armor, right? I think so. So I think that those rolls are pretty much useless. So this should be a quick fight. We're obviously going to target that Iron Lizzie. Full of scrap, ready for our taking. So we're back to only drawing 3 cards because we only got that for that specific round with Adeline Marie's effect. So we'll draw 3 cards. We've got our Steam Sam, yeah, and a self-sacrifice, and then I got to reshuffle. Our 3rd card is going to be Get Behind Me. Yeah, so we're going to play the Get Behind Me. We're going to have Adeline play the Steam Sam, and this card will be by our ship, and for the remainder of the battle, you may repair 2 of your currently damaged hull upgrades during each regroup phase. It's insane. It's wonderful. Okay. And then self-sacrifice, you may immediately place 1 of your crew factions on cooldown. And you know what? Fiona can use her, she can refresh her ability at the end of each day. So we're going to use her and put her on cooldown so that we get 2 damage here. We want to take out this Iron Lizzie. Let's see. This Iron Lizzie gets to roll 2 dice. A 6 and a 3. Well, what do you know? At a 6, nothing. At a 3, 1 point of damage. We'll be fine because we just use this Get Behind Me card and take no damage. And then our self-sacrifice takes out this Iron Lizzie. No problemo. See ya. Here's for our reward roll. So this is, instead of for scrap, this is for a reward. We're hoping for a 5 or even a 6. We got a 5. Are you serious? 1 random gold item. Oh my gosh. Let's shuffle up these gold ones and let's see. We'll grab, this one looks cool. Oh, breach shells. Deal 2 damage. Deal an additional 1 damage for each other attack card you play this phase, not including this card. Oh, we are such an awesome Imperial Scimitar. We are just going to annihilate things. But once again, I don't think we can put this in our ship. Even though it's a reward, I think, well, yeah, because the other one's a reward. We'll put this to the side, and once we go to the resupply, we can actually put this on our ship. The biggest thing is now we really don't want to die, because if we die, we lose both those breach shells and the infernal lance that we got from before. At the beginning of the next day, don't forget, we get Fiona back and ready to rock. We also move 1 day, and now we're in Tier 2 and a new region. Let's draw a new region card. We have for ourselves the Potter's Haze. Through the murky fog of Potter's Haze, one can barely see his own hand in front of his face. How then will you see enemies coming? Instead of choosing skirmish or scavenge on a normal exploration day, you must roll even as a skirmish card and odd as a scavenge card. Hey, I talked about this in the in the intro game, or in the intro video. So it looks like we drew it anyways. Well, and that's exactly what we're going to have to do for this day, because we're going to go here, and since it's a question mark, we don't know what's coming. Is it going to be a scavenge? Is it going to be a skirmish? Let's roll to find out. Don't forget, even is skirmish, odd is scavenge. Even, we're going for another skirmish card. With all these awesome upgrades and our Imperial Scimitar looking impeding, it's no wonder people are wanting to fight us. Here we have alliterations. This does not look good. You are bombarded by a barbarous bandit. Bearded Buford, the barbarous bandit, in fact. You are blindsided by a full barrage and barely get your wits about you enough to turn tail and run. With some fancy flying and a lot of luck, you escape with your life, but that's about all. Take 6 non-critical damage. Non-critical damage may not harm your last hull upgrade. Oh my gosh! 6, that's terrible. That hits our armor, and that hits the hull and the hull. Now we can't lose this one, because if we lost this one, we would just be out, and they're saying that we were able to fly away. Oh my gosh. Now what we can do is at the end of the day, we can repair this armor. But you know what? These 2 hull, there's nothing we can do about them. Our big question becomes, we're going against a commander, a level 3 tier commander, next round with 1 shield and 1 hull. Can we do it? We didn't get this far just to limp away from some barbarous Buford baboons, right? Let's see if we can do it. We'll move 1 more day at tier 2. Let's do this. This will move us to our last spot on our assignment card, and if we win this, we get 10 scrap and 1 reward roll, and we do, though, unfortunately, have to fight a commander at a level 3 tier. Let's see what we get. We've got ourselves Luther here. Luther draws +0 enemy ships. Oh, that's amazing. So that means only 1 ship, but he's going to be a level 3. Let's see what we get. We've got a Kiss Monarch, and we have 2 crew members. He's going to be rolling 3 dice and 4 health. Oh my gosh. Oh, this could be really bad. Obviously, we're gonna target him. Okay, we get to draw 3 cards. Let's see what we can do. Draw our first, Get Behind Me. We need that so bad. Our second one, Noble Inspiration. Yes, we're gonna play that. We'll get Adeline back. And 3, Self-Sacrifice. And deal 2 damage. Oh yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Self-Sacrifice using Fiona, and we're gonna use Fiona's card, flip it over to the cooldown phase so that we can do 2 damage with this Self-Sacrifice. We have Get Behind Me, so we'll have 1 additional shield, and then Noble Inspiration, we will uncooldown Adeline, who will immediately flip again so that we can draw 1 additional card the rest of this battle fight. Let's see what Luther is going to do. A 3-3 and a 3. At a 3-3 and a 3, he's going to evade 3 times. That means that we didn't hit him at all, but he didn't hit us. Yes. Don't forget this Get Behind Me stays out, so we have 1 additional shield. Oh, thank goodness. So let's draw our 3 cards. We have Noble Inspiration. We have Get Behind Me, absolutely playing that. Oh, we get to draw 4. Deal 1 damage and deal 1 damage. Okay, so Fiona and I are going to play the 2 deal 1 damage. So that's 2 points of damage. We're going to play this Get Behind Me, another one, so we have another shield. And that was Adeline. So that's actually all that we can do. Let's see what Luther's going to do. He gets a 3, 4, and a 5. Luther is going to evade both of our attacks, and a 5, he's going to do damage to all players' ships. I think that simply means he is going to hit one of our Get Behind Me's. We still have 1 Get Behind Me out in play. we'll play self-sacrifice. You may immediately place one of your crew factions or personnel. Absolutely. So we're going to flip this Imperial over for the refresh side so that we're doing 2 points of damage with that self-sacrifice. That's one. Then our photon array. Yes! After all players roll 1 die for each ship targeting you, that die, if it's odds, we're going to have to roll an odd number to make that worth it. And, our matchlock repeater. Yes! And then we get to draw one more card, so I got to shuffle the deck. We'll draw one more. Let's see. Noble Inspiration. Place one of your crew faction personalities off cooldown. So we might as well do that, and we will take care of Fiona. So that was what Adeline played. Adeline played Noble Inspiration. Fiona played Matchlock Repeater for 1 point of damage, plus this self-sacrifice, and that's 3 points of damage, because we can play 2 with that Matchlock, and then we're playing the Photon Array. It would really be nice to roll an odd number here for that Photon Array. That means he could attack us and it would do nothing. That is definitely even. Dang it! Okay, so our Photon Array did nothing. So now let's see what he's going to do. A 1, 4, and a 5. At a 1, he'll do 1 damage. At a 4, he'll evade 1 attack. And a 5, he does 1 damage to all players' ships. But this means he only evaded us for 1 damage. So that will be the Matchlock Repeater, I think, that we'll do. We'll say that he was able to block the Matchlock Repeater. But the self-sacrifice, which was 2 points of damage, we hit him. Yeah. Unfortunately, he hit us too, though, with 2 points of damage. One of that damage will come from this Get Behind Me card, but then the second one hits our armor. Fortunately, we still have Fiona's Greaser ability out, which will repair 1 shield upgrade once per day. So we'll flip that and immediately repair our armor. Let's start that next round drawing 4 cards. 1, Self-Sacrifice, awesome. 2, Steam Sam, yes. 3, Self-Sacrifice. And 4, Precision Guns. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Fiona's ability to be able to play 1 additional attack card once per day. Actually, it's 1 additional card of any type. So we're going to do the attack. So we're going to play 3 individual attacks, the Precision Gun, and 2 self-sacrifices for 3 damage. And then Adeline is going to play the Steam Sam, and that's going to stay out there for the rest of the round, and we'll heal 2 at the regroup phase. That's awesome. Let's see, Luther, we just need you to roll a couple 6s or something like that. Let's see what you get. Ooh, a 6, a 4, and a 4. Oh my gosh, he is still kicking, you guys, because 2 4s, he gets to evade 2 attacks, so it only takes 1 damage. And then a 6, he destroys all armor. So he hits our armor. Ow. But guess what? We have Steam Sam. And so we're now in the regroup phase. We can repair 2 of your currently damaged hull upgrades. 1, 2. We now have 3 health back. Oh, that's amazing. This has got to be it. We're drawing 4 cards. Let's go. Noble Inspiration. Heck yeah. Get Behind Me. Double heck yeah. Precision Guns. Oh, that's our 1 damage. And Get Behind Me. Okay. So we'll have Adeline and myself play the 2 Get Behind Me's. So we've got 2 more shields out. And then we'll have Fiona play the 1 damage, which is all we need. Now we just need him not to evade. 3 dice, looking for not 3s and 4s. Oh, are you serious? All 3s and 4s. All 3s and 4s evading attacks like nobody's business. But here's the thing, he doesn't attack us, which is awesome. That means at the end of this round, we can use our Steam Sam to repair this armor. Oh, yes. Let's draw our 4 cards. We've got, Get Behind Me, nice for additional protection. Precision Guns, just deal 1 damage. Self-Sacrifice, and Matchlock Repeater. Yes. So Fiona will play the Matchlock Repeater, which will let her also play Self-Sacrifice. We'll play as the captain the Precision Guns, and Adeline will play the Get Behind Me card. We're doing 3 attacks. Let's see if we can do it. A 1, a 3, and a 3. At this point, you guys have probably already memorized what his abilities are, but as a 1, he'll do 1 damage. That just hits our Get Behind Me card. But then 3, he evades 2 of our attacks, but we have a 3rd attack, and we take him out. Oh my gosh, finally. This guy was not easy. I thought, oh, you know, no enemy ships, no additional ones, we'll be fine. Man, that was a hard one. Let's roll for his reward. Let's see what we get. We get a 1. So we get 1 random bronze item. We've had so much luck. I am not having a problem with that. So let's see. We'll grab this one. So we get, oh, a matchlock repeater. Another matchlock repeater. Don't forget, we also, because we completed this, we get 10 scrap and 1 reward roll. So our 10 scrap will make us go to 21 scrap. Not bad. All right, let's roll for our reward roll. And we get a 6. 6 is 30 scrap. So we just went from 20 all the way to 51 scrap. Also, do you remember what our event criteria was? We would have to complete assignments in the amount of 1 plus an additional assignment for each player. So we had to complete 2 assignments, and we just did that. We're also now going to be able to refresh all of our abilities, which is nice. Get our greaser, so get Fiona back, get Adeline back. We also can put these additional upgrades we just got. So we got another matchlock repeater, we got breach shells over here, and we have our Lance Inferno. That is awesome. So now we actually technically can't get any more of the attack upgrades, but I think we can sell old ones and still get new ones, because we might want to get rid of these matchlock repeaters eventually. We have a total of 51 scrap left. What we're going to do is we're going to spend 40 of that. I gotta go this way. So we're going to spend 40 of that to go down to 11 to get 2 more armor spots. Yeah, we're filling out our protection here. We want to be really safe. And we're just going to save that 11 because I don't want any other bronze cards right now. I think we're good with bronze. But this way, we're going to be drawing each round 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards, 4 cards around without Adeline's ability. With Adeline's ability, we could draw 5. Sweet. Whew, well, I don't know about you guys, but that was pretty intense. All right, so let's go to the next day. We still have 2 more days in Tier 2 and then 4 days in Tier 3. So now normally I would draw 2 assignment cards, but I think for the rest of Tier 2, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go on patrol. How we go on patrol is we place our standee here, and now normally what we get to do is decide whether we want to do a skirmish or we want to do scavenge, and then each round we'd go back to the resupply, so essentially we would still be able to get benefits or heal, even hull damage, and so it's safer. And I'm doing this because we don't need another assignment. I'm probably going to do another assignment maybe when we get to Tier 3, maybe. But right now I'm just going to do a patrol because wow, that was a good fight, but I need a break. Also, it's not even the break. It's also because I want to get up to 20 scraps so I can get another crew member before I go do any sort of another assignment. Because I'm close to getting another crew member, and I should hopefully with 2 dice be able to get 9 scrap. Maybe. That might be a stretch, but we'll see. All right, let's see. Are we going to do a skirmish or a scavenge? Yeah, it's even. We're doing another skirmish. No rest for this Imperial Scimitar. Let's draw. My baby! While having your morning tea, one of your deck guns is ripped from its mounts. An enemy ship rises with your prize weapon in tow. Draw 1 enemy ship. Remove the highest valued weapon from your ship in battle deck. Place it with the enemy ship. If you defeat this ship, you may reclaim your weapon. Otherwise, you lose it for good. No! My highest value weapon is my breach shells. I was so excited to try it. So this card's going to come out of my deck, and as long as I beat this enemy, I'll get that back. Here's our enemy ship. Hopefully we should be able to do this because we don't have a level 3 commander, and we have 6 hull upgrades. We have for ourselves a Jutania. Looks like a 1 shield and I think this is a misprint. It should be a 1 there because it needs hull health as well. So 1, 2 there, but the big thing is 2 crew members. But if you look here, 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's start our drawing. So first we have self-sacrifice, not bad. And a matchlock repeater, not bad. So we can play both of those with 1. And another self-sacrifice and a get behind me. Okay, so we're gonna have Adeline play get behind me. And then we'll be able to play the self-sacrifice ourselves, plus Fiona will play the matchlock repeater and the self-sacrifice. So we're doing 3 damage and we have 1 shield. We should be able to do this. Rolling 3 dice. Let's see what they get. 6, 3, and a 2. The 6 and 8, not bad. 3 and 2, 1 damage each, so 1 would get rid of my get behind me, and then the other one hits 1 of my armor, but I'm going to kill this guy right away because I do 3 points of damage, and since we do a patrol, and at the end of each day, our armor will just repair, so no issues there. We get a scrap roll here. Let's see if we can get 9. 5 plus 5 is 10. Yeah, that puts us at 21. We're going to get a crew member. I like it. So that Jutana really thought she could get away with my breach shells? Nah, not so much. This Imperial Scimitar totally got that one back. With our 20 scrap, we'll use that up, and we'll have 1 scrap left, but we're going to get a bandit this time. Draw 1 card, play 1 additional attack this phase. Yeah, I'm just going to get ready to just be doing some attack. And let's see. We'll grab this. We'll shuffle it up a little bit. Split it in half. All right, here. And let's see. We have... Ooh, Alexander Puck Romanov. Ooh, he's got a cool ability. Immediately re-roll any 1 die once per trip. We'll place him right here, but he won't get us. He won't provide us with being able to play any more cards, but we at least have his ability, which I like. The Bandit Puck. Last day in Region 2. Don't mind if I do. This time, let's draw 2 assignment cards and pick 1. We have either the Gauntlet. There are too many commanders roaming and pillaging. See what you can do about it. All commanders would draw 1 less or 1 fewer enemy ships, but we'd have to do it 2 or at least 3 times. Or the city is under attack. They save the city of Floatsmen from vicious attackers by defending the commander. This is by defeating the commander that is oppressing them. But look at our reward. 1 reward roll. Yeah. And if we go this way, we have exactly 5 days left before we can encounter that warlord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely going this way. We'll place our ship right here. And now we'll have to roll to see if we're going to have a skirmish or a scavenge. Odd is scavenge, even is skirmish. Look at that, a scavenge, finally. Now the biggest question is going to be, are we going to have to draw a skirmish card anyways? We'll find out. We have the Conductor. A storm is brewing. As if gray skies are not enough, these signs are punctuated by thunder and lightning. Reaction. We have to draw our action cards. Play up to 3 tech or maneuvers. Well, we don't have any maneuvers, so we're looking for tech. Roll up to 3 times. The number of rolls is reduced by the number of tech and or maneuver cards played. Lightning on any evens, lightning strikes take 1 damage. Any odds, nothing happens. Well, unless we use our Imperial ability, which we can decide to use it whenever we want. But if we decide not to use that now, the most we're going to ever be able to play is 2 because of Adeline and our command or our captain ability. So let's see. We have, a photon array. That's 1 tech. And noble inspiration. So that's 2 tech. And precision guns. That's not tech. And, steam Sam. So now we could use our Imperial ability to automatically make nothing happen. Nah. I say we take the chance. If we take lightning, we have to roll 1 die. And if we take lightning damage, that'll hit our armor, which will repair anyways at the end of the day. So let's just roll and see what we get. Even is bad, odd, nothing happens. Oh, even. Okay, so our armor gets hit. With lightning. But then at the end of the day, it repairs. So it doesn't really matter. So to be honest, we just basically wasted a day, but at least we got through the lightning. This means we now move into Tier 3 and the final region. So let's draw our new region.